1.
No, hang on, wait. Sorry. So we do a 3, 2, 1 clap, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, wait, I gotta go to the toilet. Just.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll just wait.
Give me 1
That's cool.
second.
Actually, I've got to water my plant real quick. Just
Give me a couple minutes here, guys, please.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
right.
made a hydrant real
yeah, I went to
I'll just do
water
some
my
tech
plant and I had no water, man.
Oh, it says Mike is live. Let's see what he's doing.
Oh,
Yeah, so something crazy happened to me.
Well, Kuba,
Yeah,
we haven't started the podcast yet, man.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so something crazy happened. And Kuba, we haven't started the podcast.
Hey, buddy.
Guys, I think we're onto something big here. I can't lie.
I feel like this could be the next big thing.
I think
I've got good vibes about what's going on here right now.
I think Joe Rogan.
I feel like we're kind of making waves in the community.
I heard we're getting on Kanye next week.
What?
We're getting on Kanye? Like, we're gonna do somersaults on that thing?
Yeah, man. This is what we do.
Oh, I found my hair bubble.
I didn't ask really, but you know. That was a bit too interesting for the podcast, so I had to shut you down there, my bad.
Alright. I'm gonna make a wee list of podcast topics just that we can talk about.
I think we should start without Mike because he is a bit interesting. So
No. Alright, I'm gonna make us a list of topics.
He interrupts a lot, doesn't he?
he does, doesn't he? It's a bit annoying. I say we kick him off the podcast and just let him stream it. I think Leon Edwards just beat Kamara recently. He did.
I'm quite rather parched.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I hope you kept.
Yeah, I'm making us a list of talking points here, just things that we can.
The podcast has already started.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
We can reach the 10-minute mark this way. So.
any of you guys?
You notice how he's come back and he's already trying to take over the conversation. This guy talks way too much.
Yeah, this guy does not shut up. Complaining about people talking too much on a podcast.
Bro thinks this isn't a group project. What is he doing?
Bro thinks this is all about talking. Sometimes people can just sit in silence, Micah. You do know that.
Yeah,
Bro thinks he's in a podcast. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Mike is just like always tries to fill this. Micah always tries to fill the silence even when it's not needed. Like, yeah. I remember this one time that
Pick me. Choose me.
yeah, that's Micah. I remember this one time when we did the and then and yeah.
That reminds me of the time when I had dinner with Tony Blair.
Guys, so I was filling up my water bottle, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he keeps
No, this is gonna be a banger. No, this is gonna be a banger. This is going to be a banger. He's cooking up something.
Ice Age 3.
Oh wait, that's one of the talking points. Anyway, I've got 6 talking points so far. Shall we start rifling through them?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so first one is the mighty mug. You know that mug that can't be spilled.
You know what? Actually, I don't have an input on that, so.
Yeah.
I don't really have many feelings.
Wait. Okay, well
really
that's
have
good
an
because I actually brought a mighty mug here today.
We're trying to spell it.
So we try and alright, so basically, this mug is incredible because you see how I can just lift it?
Yeah.
Watch this, I will not be able to spill it if I hit it.
Oh, wait.
Wait, actually, the fuck?
Thing works as
Guys, this is
advertised.
very
That's
too
crazy.
interesting. Take it off.
Yeah, wait, what the fuck? No, okay, let's get that. We're done with that.
To be fair,
I'm not
when
talking
something
about that.
when something works
Wait,
as advertised, that is very
guys, wait,
interesting.
Can we just do my mug real quick? Well, it's not a mug, but right. So obviously see
You
how
are.
I can lift it and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I like, oh shit.
Oh.
Okay, never mind, guys.
No, I think that works well.
Oh wait, Mike has got a mug on his screen now though.
Okay. Next, I've got
It's on my
berries.
knee, you can't see it. Berries, okay. I don't
What do
really
you
have
guys
much
sort of
an
think of
opinion- I don't really have
berries?
much of an
That-
opinion on
I
berries.
think
I would say there's some of the fruits, you know.
I think
Yeah.
that like if we become hunter gatherers, we should just gather and not hunt.
Okay.
I used to
I think
I used to know
there's
a vegan guy called Hunter, but because he was vegan, everyone just called him Gatherer.
just
Yeah, that'll at least slap his knee real quick. Give me a second.
Oh wait, I've just thought of another talking point.
Excuse me. So, shall we go to
No.
the third talking
no,
point?
I don't think so. No,
Yeah, so
I think we should have a moment of silence real quick on this one.
Guys, let's have like a minute of silence. Let me just start my stopwatch.
See how he tries to take over control of the silence even though.
3, 2, 1.
Hey!
Please, we're having some respect for the dead. Oh, Canada.
I love Tim Hortons. So, do people die often? Do you come
Wait,
often?
shush.
Please shut up, Cuba.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that concludes the minute of silence portion of today's podcast.
Okay.
I think people should die more often, so we can do this more often.
That was fun.
Yeah.
And do you know the best part about it was Micah wasn't yapping away at me.
That's talking point number 3
Mm.
for a podcast.
Okay, let me see. What else have we got? Okay,
So-
next talking point. Oh, this is a good one. Exotic leathers.
Ollie, what is that, Ollie?
I don't know, Paddy. I don't really have much of an opinion on exotic leathers.
No, neither. I don't care for them.
I'd say I like Tuscan leather the most.
Mm.
I wouldn't call
Is
it
that from
exotic.
Tuscany?
I quite like Portrush leather if we're counting that as exotic.
Nah, man.
Have you ever been to
I
Portland
think-
days?
I think that's...
Okay, we'll move on to the next talking point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a big one.
Cool.
Ice Age
Cool.
3, Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Oh,
Never
This
seen
is this is a corker.
Yeah,
This is
see-
a corker.
I
I personally-
never seen it.
I've personally never seen it.
No, nor have
Yeah.
I. No, I've never seen
No,
it.
no, I
Is
can't
that
say
the
I've
one with
seen
the
it.
ugly beaver?
No, I've
No.
not seen it. No, I can't say what's
Yeah,
in it. I've
I've
never seen it.
Actually, no. To be fair, it
Has
is.
anyone in chat ever seen Ice Age 3 Dawn of the Dinosaurs?
It's actually the best. I was lying. I have seen it, and it's actually.
Michael, why are you
It's the
asking
best
questions
Ice Age
like they're a
movie.
part of this podcast?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, we don't have to talk to the audience here, unless they have any talking points.
Right.
Like, they could say anything.
Can we do the next talking point, please?
Okay, missing persons cases.
Whoa, Ollie Shadow, Ollie, go back to that spot. You look like a fucking gnome.
He looks like Homer Simpson.
Guys, let's not get off
Okay.
topic here,
Yeah,
guys.
Guys, missing
Jesus.
persons cases.
Missing persons cases. Here's the thing. Hang on.
I
Let me
don't
look
really
up-
care because they're missing, so I don't really care that much.
No,
I
but
mean, I
here's the thing.
personally have never gone missing myself.
Yeah, I can't say it's ever affected me really.
Okay, wait. Listen to this. So, in 2019/20, the PSNI reported a total of 5,600 missing people. Where the fuck are they?
They're probably hiding in the homes.
Well, they're
There
missing.
couldn't be that many people missing. We'd have found them. Are they
Yeah,
all together?
No, I think that's sort of just like one of those things, really.
It's just one of those things, that's all he said.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's our next talking point?
That would be fishing.
Never been. Couldn't comment. Never.
So, are you guys-
Story.
Are you guys open lake or saltwater?
I've never been.
Freshwater.
Guys, I have a story.
Okay.
I have been fishing twice, okay?
I didn't ask.
I caught one fish once, but it didn't bite. It didn't bite down on the hook, it just swam sideways into it, so I don't know if that
That counts.
But it didn't like try to bite the hook, it just didn't see it and swam into it.
Well, he's an idiot.
Yeah,
It's a fucking
Does
dumbass.
it-
Stupid
does it
fish.
count as catching a fish?
Okay, witness protection. No, I personally can't comment on this.
No,
I personally signed certain documents that mean that I can't comment on a thing like this.
I've just never witnessed anything.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scratch that off. Don't know who wrote that down. Ooh, this is a corker. The time that I went to Tesco for some baguettes and peas.
Oh, no,
No, this is a corker. This is a corker, basically. Okay. Let me hang on. I'm just gonna think.
I'm gonna listen.
Okay, so basically, I was in the crib one day. To get colloquial with you, I was in the crib, and I suddenly thought, hey, I could really go for a baguette right now. So, because obviously, as the viewers know from listening to our other episodes in the past, I'm a bit of a mad bastard. So I got myself up and I walked to Tesco for a baguette. So I picked the perfect baguette. It's plump, it's round, it's juicy. Weirdly enough,
Mike, do you mind?
Micah, let's have a bit of respect here.
Sorry.
Have some respect for the story.
So then, as I was on my way towards the checkout, I saw a bag of peas, and I was like, "Oh, I quite fancy them." So I do.
Wait. Paddy, sorry to interrupt, but just tell them where the peas were, because that's an interesting part, man.
Oh, they're in the freezer.
Yeah. Go on.
So then I bring them to the cashier woman, and she scans them. It goes unexpected item in bagging area, and then she goes, "Oh, would you like a bag with that?" And then I said, "Oh, I will." Wait, no. I said, "Yes, peas."
Pardon?
Yeah, can you do the thing?
Oh shit, my bad.
Just so that we can clip it and pop it on TikTok.
Can I load a quick giggle, please?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, can we clip that?
Okay, staying in a similar vein, the one-child policy. How do we feel about that old chestnut? Because let's be real, there was too many people in the country.
Well,
I'm only child, so I'm happy enough.
Me too. So I can't really comment.
I've never had a child.
Yeah, wait. Have any of us had children?
No.
Yeah.
Not fully, no.
Did.
I had one called Marcus.
Oh, and how was that experience?
Well, we sent him down the river.
I got
Metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, I kind of looked into the future and I was like, yeah, that one's not for me. So I just
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Right. Next up, please.
This is a good one. Okay, so I just.
So wait, just a second. Wait. Go on.
I'd just like to talk about the gym for a second and gym culture.
No, because... I'd actually rather not. Can we move on?
Well, here's the thing: is I feel like more and more at the minute with men or quote unquote man these days. They go into the gym and they're thinking about, oh, how can I get gains? How can I work out? And they're not thinking about how they can buy the gym. Which means they're not really on their grind set.
Well, I would just like to say that oftentimes when I go to a gym, which is never, there's not many rare fish in said establishments. I don't really think about investing my money into that sort of area because I've never seen my uncle in a gym either. So
I was about to say when I'm in a gym, I don't know who the uncles are.
Yeah.
I just get distracted by all the men there.
And for me, it's tough because unless they're with.
Sorry, Paddy, I don't really want to talk about this. Can we move on?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, here's my next one.
Stop yapping away, kid.
Here's my next one. So let's talk finance.
Okay.
So let's say the average man is spending £80 a week on his girlfriend. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
if
Bro,
he cut
there's
that
no way the
down,
average man has a girlfriend.
if he cut that down to maybe £40 a week, yeah, over the space of a year, he's gonna save around $72,000.
And do you know what the great thing about that is as well? What he could also do is he could then make that 20, and then he could have 4 girlfriends for the price of one.
Paddy, can we add a little talking point here?
Yeah.
Can we talk about how much you love cheating on your girlfriend?
Alright, wait, I'll write that down. Okay, I've got a wee talking point written down here.
Okay.
So this is cheating. So let's talk cheating here. Because here's the thing.
I mean, my
Let's-
thoughts on it. I live by the words of Gandhi. You know, the last thing he said before he passed. Obviously, everyone knows. The first thing was never back the early kickoff, and then he went, and these hoes ain't loyal. And so that's all I have to say on the matter, really.
Okay, here's the thing. I saw this absolute moron singing these hoes ain't loyal in a nightclub on his Snapchat story. So I don't know if I agree with that.
I
'Cause
actually
it
seen
really
that.
got me off that whole idea. You know, Paddy, what do you think about this?
Okay, so let's say we could approximate that 90 to 95% of relationships don't end up with marriage.
Yeah.
So why would you bother when you could just cheat?
Well,
Just cheating your
what I'd like to say on this
You
matter
can
is
cheat in your
that
marriage.
what I'd like to say is that if you look at it from like a football perspective, I'm loyal to Tottenham, but that doesn't mean I can't watch other teams play football. So
Yeah, but you like
in this
watching
matter,
women. Whenever they're getting on the train and stuff, I see you kind of perched across at other buildings with binoculars and.
well, I prefer really watching. You know, when they get up in the morning through the window. That's a good one.
But here's the thing. Do you guys think you should let your girlfriend get in the way of you finding your wife? Obviously.
No. Of course not. Of course not.
On your wife later, but that's
Yeah. But that's part of the thing with having a wife, you know, because really that harkens back to hunter gatherer.
What?
But I sort of refuse to elaborate on that. So if we could get this going, please, Jesus Christ.
I don't want you to elaborate because I've got to agree with you on that one.
What's the next talking point, Paddy?
Has anyone got any ideas for talking points, just out of interest?
Nightstands.
Can we talk about how we have no more talking points left?
Yeah.
So actually, because I've just got another one.
Oh, okay. We'll save that for later.
Okay, so nightstands.
I don't want to talk about nightstands.
Yeah, no, neither.
Not ready for me.
Not at all.
Can we talk about our lack of talking points, Paddy, please?
Oh wait, hang on. Skins.
Wait, sorry. Minute silence.
Oh.
Just
Nope, who died?
Oh.
Okay, guys. So.
Okay.
What were you talking about again?
Oh, skins. Now, personally, I think the skin is sort of the most fascinating part of the animal.
yeah.
Personally,
I've got to say I like chicken skin the most to eat.
I
Who
agree.
said anything about eating?
Is that eating?
Mm.
See, no, because
I don't want to talk about eating, to be honest, on this.
Yeah, it's not. It's
I
not
don't really
a
want you
food-
interrupting all the time, Micah. Because
It's not-
like,
it's
right
not
now, me
really
and
a
Paddy are
food
trying to have a
thing.
conversation.
It's not really a food thing with me. It's more to. I think the skins are definitely interesting. Like they're fascinating to me.
Mm.
I used to
They're
work
things,
as a veterinarian,
I believe that.
and sometimes like after a long day, I'd like keep the skin and stuff, and that was really interesting. I thought.
That's funny because I used to work as a skin.
We didn't ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually because I remember this one time.
That was a good time,
Basically, so
actually.
there was this girl, and she was doing this whole thing, and it was just it was getting tiresome. And long story short, like, because skin can be a lampshade if you know how to fasten it properly.
Yeah, yeah.
Fun fact, actually, I used
I don't
to
want
work
to
in
talk about that,
kitchen,
Helena, really.
and some cunt with glasses kept trying to eat me.
Oh, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Was he
Yeah.
deaf?
He's from Derby, so yeah.
Oh, all right. Should we move on to the
I don't
next?
know anyone from Derby with glasses.
Well, I'm from Leicester, so
Yeah, that's
it's
what I was
pretty close
thinking.
by. But I have heard about this guy. Yeah.
Should we move on to another talking point?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Let me
don't want to talk about this.
let me just get. So these aren't mine, by the way.
No,
Just
you're
go.
just
Okay,
trying
that's
them. You're
fine.
just trying them on.
Yeah.
So I've got down children of deaf adults.
Well, I've got to see. I've never seen a deaf person with grey hair.
I mean, let's be real, they're not listening.
Yeah.
So,
I think we should move on from that because like
Yeah.
it's not going to expand our
Can we
like
talk about
viewership.
how many
So.
times we should change our bed sheets?
Ooh, I'll write that down.
Mm.
We'll get
Wait.
to that later, Cuba. Once we
Yeah,
get through what we're talking
we'll
about.
get to that later. What's the next talking point now, Tony?
So how often do you guys feel that you should be changing your bed sheets?
That's a good question. I wish I've not heard that one before.
Once a month for me.
Once a month for you.
Actually, guys, I don't really want to talk about this anymore.
Well, no, well, that's really interesting because I've got a good point to make, Mike. So I'm going to stop you right there.
Okay, sorry.
So, I'd say once it's like stiff enough, like that you could just pick it up from one side, and it's just straight stiff. At that point, you should probably start considering a wash.
It's not so much like a measure of time for me.
Yeah.
It more so becomes when I've pissed 7 times in the middle of the night.
Mm.
Here, guys,
See, it's actually interesting you mentioned that because me and this chatterbox over here, we shared a bed last weekend, and he actually pissed it 8 times, and
8 times in one night.
I got up in the 7th time, and I was like, we need to change this bed sheet.
Yeah, this is getting
yes,
ludicrous.
yeah, this is getting a bit crazy. Because my limit's normally 6, but he went, no, we'll wait for number 7. So
Can
we had
I
to
add
wait
a
10 minutes.
talking point?
Well, do you have any ideas for talking points?
Have any of you guys ever pissed?
Does he have any? Does he have any ideas for talking points? He's a little chatterbox. He knows all about talking. This
So
guy.
sorry, what were you saying, Micah?
Have any of you guys ever pissed before?
Piss. I'll write that down. We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
So wait, could I just take 30 seconds here to thank the sponsor of today's
Sure,
podcast?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want me to get the prop for the sponsor?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Cool.
By the way, I got a
Wait, can I actually do the sponsor reading for this one?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I don't want to talk about this.
I don't really.
We'd like to thank the Amazon Deforestation Program for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. They sent me this tree that they actually cut.
I've muted Ali. I don't really want to talk about this in the podcast.
Yeah, we shouldn't really shed light on negative issues.
I've actually had a viewer message me asking if they can add a topic, but it's so outlandish. I'm not sure I should ask.
What is the talking point?
Well,
Like
we can discuss whether. Well, can I actually
Why are
wait?
there no black Asian people? Is the talking point?
Okay, we'll maybe get to that one, but first we got pissed to talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait,
is
this the poop section?
It says, "What is the best language/accent in the world?" That seems a little bit too interesting for our podcast.
No, hang on. Let's think about this.
I can tell you the worst.
I mean, I suppose, well, coming from
I don't want to talk about this, Helena. Can we move on, please?
yeah.
No.
Right. I'd like to thank your insight on that one because
Yeah.
Thanks, Helena.
I mean, let's not look much further than Larn.
Oh God, do we have to talk about Lauren?
I mean, the next topic is war. So.
Okay.
I've got to say it's one of the things, and
I don't really want to shed light onto a negative issue, so I'm just gonna.
I mean,
that one off.
it's only really negative if you lose.
I suppose so.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
love winning wars all the time.
I mean, like, you know, when British people look back on World War Two, we normally have a fairly positive view of that time. So,
Do we?
yeah. I mean, I was
Also,
speaking
I don't fucking know who we
I was
is.
speaking to Winston Churchill a few days ago, man, and he was
Do you protect the statues?
no, yeah, I was speaking to him. He was doing my insurance for my car. He's turned into a dog now, but he
Oh. Here, do you want to know something about that
actually,
dog I tried?
sorry,
Do
no,
your
I'd just like to
Winston
stop you there. It's a bit
Churchill
interesting.
That was
Bloody
very
good.
low effort.
And
You're not
that
allowed to say that word
that gets
anymore,
us through
Winston.
another talking point that I was going to bring up. So that's good that we've got that handled. Here's the thing with that Winston Churchill dog, though, is
Can I just stop you right there? It's quite an
okay.
interesting dog, and I don't think it really fits
No,
the vibe of the
but don't worry.
podcast.
Basically, what I'm saying is that given sufficient ammunition, I could kill that dog with a hunting rifle.
I think without the hunting rifle, I could probably kick it over a fence into a. I could probably
Actually,
kick it into
I would get Wrigley with the dog, personally.
just while you guys are talking about some other stuff, I'm gonna make a list of things I could and couldn't kill with a hunting rifle.
We have a message from a viewer that says, imagine a war that's left down to a 1v1 clutch moment.
That was actually the plotline of Modern Warfare 2's campaign, so I don't really have to imagine it. Yeah.
So can we what do we think's the best language/accent in the world?
I'd actually like to move on from that. Can we go?
That's a sensitive topic.
What do we think the best war was?
I like that war that Australia
against the birds.
Yeah, and they lost.
Mm.
Yeah. So, Paddy, what's your list on hunting rifle stuff?
Okay, so far, I have gotten. I could kill the Winston Churchill dog and E.T. And I couldn't kill Serbian public speaker Slavoj Žižek.
No, oh god, no, you couldn't kill him.
No,
I saw him in a script for a Smosh video.
I'm actually just adding one half of Ghetto Smosh.
Yeah,
Can I just ask, Paddy? Do you reckon you could kill a slab of concrete with a hunting rifle?
I don't think I'd try. It's not really. I don't really have a problem with them. So what I have actually is
that's a very capitalist view to take on that.
In could I have one half of Ghetto Smosh, and in couldn't I have one half of Ghetto Smosh. And I'll give you a hint. Anthony Padilla's getting put in a spliff, man.
Ghetto Anthony Padilla is getting put in a split.
Who else couldn't I kill with a hunting rifle?
I think Ollie, if he got really wriggly.
Alright, yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I've got Wriggles McGee.
You could kill Air Mattress, counts his pennies, inside outie.
Oh no,
Treble Fenton.
High knees penny because not fuck with high knees Fenton because he kept kicking my bag.
I would say that you probably couldn't kill Micah here because he's just so scrawny that the bullet is bigger than him, so it wouldn't be able to make full contact with him. They call him Lanks McGee.
You're taller than me.
Yeah, well,
Okay, I've got.
The fact you're 5'3" and still classified as lanky just shows how skinny you are, really.
That's true.
I've got Air Mattress, High Knees, counts as pennies, inside outie Fenton.
You forgot Dribble.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Dribble McGee.
You forgot high knees.
No, I didn't.
That was an interesting input there.
Ollie, do you want to talk about our trip to London last week?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm actually going to add in that I could kill half of London.
With one rifle?
Okay,
if given sufficient ammunition.
Okay, okay, could you
cleaning
kill
up
half
tomorrow.
of Texas? It's a big state.
I wouldn't go there, so no.
Okay.
Well, what places in the US would you go to that you think you could kill half of?
Chicago.
How many
Hmm.
members of the Russian army do you reckon you could kill with a
Do
hunting
you think?
rifle? Because I reckon there's some
Do you think
Ukrainians
like
that could use
Las
your
Vegas,
service.
Patty? Do you think you could do that?
Actually, I'm going to stop you right there. That brings us on to a great topic. Could we add gambling
Oh.
as a
Hang on.
talking point?
Let me write down a talking point here.
Yeah, we'll get onto that later. But I think it's time we move on to the next talking point. What
Let's
have you
talk
got next?
gambling.
Okay.
So here's my stance on gambling.
Mm.
Rehab will cost you thousands of dollars, and in return, you will win no money.
Yes.
Whereas gambling is going to cost you what,
Like,
$1 to
like
$10,
somewhere around there.
and you could win thousands.
Yeah.
So
You could.
let's think smart here.
That's think smart. Yeah. Once you hit it big, where are you going?
Probably just back to the table. Keep it going.
Yeah.
Because
You're on a hot streak.
I'll be on a hot streak. I'm not gonna let that fall.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Like people say, you can't quit on an L, but you shouldn't quit anyway. In my
You
opinion.
shouldn't
So
quit regardless.
even once you've won big, the goal's always to win bigger and outdo yourself.
But do you not think you should like go to Vegas
No.
and gamble there? I feel like
No.
you have more opportunity to gamble if you're in Vegas.
Paddy, can we just talk? Can we add as a talking point? This chatterbox right here always interrupting sentences.
Okay, so we'll get onto that soon. But just next,
Yeah,
I have cute anime girl drawing tutorials.
Oh, should I pull it up, Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie, can we pull it up, actually?
I'll pull up how to draw a cute anime girl. Do you have your attempt, Patty?
No.
Just whilst we're searching that up, a talking point to write down. Whether you
Guys, we're
use
playing how to
the
draw a cute
pin,
anime girl.
whether you do pinch or roll or scratch on your balls.
So first of all, you're going to.
No, we're not got onto that talking point yet, Micah. Let's just move. Let's
watching how to draw a
let's
cute
keep
anime
it down
girl,
for now.
guys.
A black pen.
I actually can't watch it because my Wi-Fi's not good enough, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Oh, wait, hang on. I'll grab a wee blank page here and play along.
On
Do
the
you want
other
me to pause
side.
it until you're...
No, I can play catch up.
Look like so far. So it's gonna be like a spiky head.
It's gonna have a spiky head, Patty. Write that down, man.
I just
Ugly
made it
bitch.
now. And you gotta draw some like spiky hair.
Cute spiky hair, Patty. Write it down.
That's what it's gonna look like. Then you're gonna
I
draw
heard she's
this.
actually got a studio in
And then
Los
you can draw
Angeles,
whatever type
where
of hair
she's
you
gonna
want. But
do-
I'm just gonna draw some like
She's gonna do...
a cute little ponytail.
I would blows up.
That's it so far.
I would mail a bomb
I'm
there.
gonna draw some like closed eyes.
Alright, I think that's good enough.
To New York.
Like that.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna draw a cute nose. And then like a little
Cute
smile.
nose, little smile, Patty. Hope you're right.
Way ahead of you, mate.
So we're going to draw a little neck. Got a little thing down there. And I'm gonna draw a hoodie, so then it's gonna look like this. Then I'm gonna draw a heart on it. That's what it's gonna look like so far. Then we're gonna draw some cute colors. Now unicorn horn.
Unicorn horn, Patty. Unicorn
So
horn.
that's what it's gonna look like so far. And you can color this any color you want. So guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoyed this video, bye guys.
Okay. So, Patty.
Wait, Micah, I actually have a talking point. And my talking point is this. If you got the cameras open.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, right? I was Patty, can we talk about my trip to Canada?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do it
Do
now?
you want to?
Just while I'm finishing this up.
So, you see when I was in Toronto Airport, right?
Oh, but that actually reminds me,
Wait,
Micah.
wait.
Actually, that actually reminds me of a talking point we should add. Can we just talk about my trip to KFC in Northern
Yeah, we
Ireland
can do
as
that.
a
Yeah,
talking point?
100%.
Yeah.
So I was in Toronto airport, right? There's this guy. He's full on sprinting for his flight. Okay, like full on sprinting. This guy is like in the biggest rush I've ever seen. He finally
Has
gets to
somewhere
his
to be.
gates. He sits down. His flight doesn't take off for 2 hours. Well, you just want a good seat? What's going on there?
I'd argue.
I'd argue that's one of the stories of all time.
Thanks, man.
That's probably one that should go on TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want me to clip that then?
Here's
Yeah,
my cute anime girl.
There we go.
She loves face clam.
That was pretty accurate.
She's very old and withered.
Yeah.
That's very
That's too
accurate.
cute.
respect, Loki.
That's
Can we all
fine.
just phase up for the TikTok clip?
Phase up, guys. Phase up for the TikTok clip.
Paddy, as a talking point, could we just add how you've actually perfected Ice Spice's dance move?
I mean, Jamie would sort of need to pull that up.
Mm.
Okay. I'm gonna go
I
to
actually-
the toilet, guys.
I
I'll be
no.
a minute or two.
No, you're not.
Is this John Cena? You can't see me. What's going on here?
Um,
I'll be back in a couple
I
minutes.
actually have a
Where
talking
is
point
it John
here.
Cena's from? Is it Boston, Massachusetts, or am I talking shit?
I don't know where he's
LeBron
from.
James.
Yeah. I actually have a talking point here, guys. Okay.
I'll be back in a minute.
I have a talking point here. It's a photo of Cuba playing a game with guns.
Ooh. Yeah, Kuba, where are you standing on the whole violence in video games debate?
I'm Lone Zone.
Oh.
That's what. That is a point there.
That's pretty interesting.
Okay, so pinch or scratch?
Pinch.
Personally,
I only go scratch when I'm looking to peel the skin off to eat it. So I tend to pinch.
I put a very hot metal rod into a fire, and then I sort of poke around a bit.
Like into a forge.
Well, it's like, you know when they brand sheep?
Mm. Right, next.
I'm on a biscuit break.
Well, I'd say we've got.
What biscuit are you eating?
That's a bit interesting. We don't need to talk about that.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't really.
for 1 minute. What biscuit?
I don't remember. I've already finished it.
Oh, fair enough.
You're
I have
telling
no
me to
object
shut up,
permanence.
but we've got Chatterbox Micah in
I
here.
had a talking
You've been
point,
speaking
guys.
more than he.
I had a
No,
talking point, guys.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I was in Florida, right? And
Hang on, I'll jot this down.
okay, and I'm there with Simon Miniminter, right?
Oh, right.
This guy saw a fire hydrant, right?
Okay.
And he was like, God, I have this massive urge to take a seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the last time I ever saw that fire hydrant.
Okay,
Just
so
sat
basically,
on the fire hydrant, man. And it
instead of writing Florida, I've accidentally written Flow Rider.
Oh,
So we
Oh.
have to talk about the song Whistle.
oh.
No, do you know what? I think we actually need to talk about Flow Rider competing for San Marino.
That went so hard.
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby. There we go. Sorry, I forgot to mention there's a musical guest on the podcast. It's like SNL. I'm gonna show you how to do it, and it starts real slow.
I'd just like to talk about how the country of San Marino, originally, it was all just one word, and then they hired Flow Rider to perform for them, and they split it up into 2 words like he did with his name.
This can't be real.
I mean, that's like trying to claim that, like, Pangea was real. Countries don't just split. Let's be so real for a second.
Bro's never heard of Yugoslavia before.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I have. What?
I care about one country, and it's America.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Can we just
Soundtrack.
stand for the national anthem, please?
No, I don't really want to talk about
I
that.
mean, it's not really playing, but I just thought we'd stand for the
Brandon takes
anthem.
a lot of effort, and I really don't want to do
He
that.
said I'm good enough. Grab my da-da-da. Wait, how long have we been filming the podcast for?
Let's see. 40 minutes. 40 minutes.
Right, that's far too long. I'm gonna peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.
Well, hang on. That's what, 40
actually
TikToks?
I don't really want to talk about Ollie leaving. So
Yeah, if we could gloss over that whole thing.
If possible, he should probably come back.
Yeah, let's
Let's
have you received any more viewer suggestions?
Well, I did. Oh, he's back.
Good, we're not talking about it.
Yeah, no. You know what? I've definitely Ollie. I did get a viewer suggestion to intentionally name all of the CDL team locations. So I'm currently, without Ollie noticing, I'm currently 8 through London, Florida, Las Vegas, stuff like that. So I'm currently 8 through, and I don't think Ollie has noticed yet. I've got 4 more to do.
What else do you need to mention?
Well, Ollie, you know, Ollie can hear you. Oh, wait, no, he's definitely can. Minnesota, Boston, Atlanta, and Seattle are the 4.
Okay.
Okay. I'll indefinite him now. Okay. Sorry.
Boston! Let's talk Boston. Why they talk so funny, eh? You know where else they talk funny? Atlanta.
Seattle, talk really weird. And those guys in Minnesota, they talk so.
Oh,
strange.
Minnesota, eh?
Yeah. These guys talk so strange. Jesus. I actually don't think he's noticed what we're doing, and we've went through them all.
He's still deafened.
No, I just deafened him there. I actually don't think he's noticed what we've done all 12 now.
I think we could get
I
even
can
more.
hear you talking, and I still don't know what you're talking about.
I think we could get even more blatant.
Okay.
No, because I just felt like whenever I did like a whip round, I went around Boston, Atlanta, Seattle, and Minnesota. Because it was like, hey, I got this calling to do it, you know, like I got a call of duty to kind of go up and sort of go to those places and do that whole kind of shebang.
Paddy, we've got a new viewer suggestion. When Ollie comes back, can you start insulting the Toronto Ultra, please?
What the fuck is that?
It's his favorite Call of Duty team. Can you just?
Oh, it's all just ones and zeros. It's not real.
Well, when Ollie comes back, please insult the Toronto Ultra. Oh yeah, Toronto's another one I did, talking about when I was at the airport last year. Yeah, talk about the Toronto Ultra to insult them to his face, please. Thank you.
Okay.
But I don't know. He's a way to, I don't know, have a wank or something. I'm not sure.
Wait, do you want to just all be gone whenever he gets back?
Okay. You know, I'll move us all to Pombo, which is.
But we move us to a different thing.
There we go.
What?
Hey guys.
What is Pombo?
This has existed for quite a long time now. This has existed since the server existed. Every so often, Sam and me or Helena and me will just come in here and say the word Pombo over and over again.
This is bullshit. I gotta know about Pombo. Wait, can you give me ownership of the server quickly?
No, I don't think so.
Just bust me a quick leadership role and then we'll.
There is also a secret stuff text channel that you don't know about.
Holy shit.
Let's see what's been said in secret stuff. It's just us writing the word Pombo. Secret stuff. We've been writing the word Pombo in secret stuff since 2021. Yeah. Yeah.
So this Pombo, who is he?
I can't remember. I've no idea.
Are you guys familiar with Bombo?
Bombo?
Yeah.
No.
Jamie, can we pull it
up?
No, I'll go back.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Oh, hell.
Hell.
Ollie.
Let me show you a Bombo if we could just get Jamie to pull this up.
Pull it up.
Why is he not moving?
That guy
Moving?
from like the really old Try Not to Laugh videos.
Don't know, mate.
He never made me laugh.
I remember one time, whenever I was younger, I was watching a Try Not to Laugh video, and the thing that broke me was a Google search bar that had gay typed into it. Like, it hadn't even been searched, it was just typed into it.
That sounds pretty funny, holy shit.
Yeah. So anyway, Margaret Thatcher. So glad about that whole thing, how that turned out.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that was pretty great. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have a t-shirt of that too.
Yeah. I don't have it on me currently.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. We would do an outro, but I don't really wanna
No.
I
don't
got
talk
want to
about that.
so we'll just skip past that. Right.